Hello everyone. Today I just want to walk you through some exciting capabilities of Salesforce Prompt Builder. So with an example, I'll just demonstrate how we can generate a particular field, a text field which I have created at the patient object level. So it's a patient history text field, and we will generate a comprehensive history of the patient through the data which is actually present in the different related objects. We'll just talk about the objects in detail once I explain on the objects. So we will just be populating this patient history data to this particular field here. Okay, so the objects I am using here is the patient object, which is actually the standard Salesforce contact object, and I have just renamed it to patient. There is a hospital object also used as well, which is nothing but the standard account object, which I have renamed to hospital. Other than that, there are some custom objects we created here, which are like appointments, current medication, allergies, prescriptions, and all these objects having a patient field, which is having a lookup to the patient object. So that's how it make a relation between the patient and in these custom objects. So let's dive into the details how we are going to populate the patient history here. Okay, so just go to the setup first and type prompt builder. Okay. Now we just need to click on the new prompt template here. So since we are actually going to populate a field, so I will just keep it as a field generation. Then we can provide any name. So maybe let's call it populate patient history. Okay, let the API name be default, and the object where the field is located is patient, and the field which we are going to populate is patient history. So this object and the field history is actually required so that it can pull out the related resources to the prompt template workspace where we are actually going to write our prompt template details. So let's click next and look into the details. So on the right hand side you can see the template properties here, like model type, where are like it's a custom or any standard, which is part of Salesforce standard model, and there are different versions of OpenAI GPT available here. So I'm just keeping it to the defaulted one. Okay, so this is our prompt template workspace, and this is just like straightforward. We will just type in natural language and use the resources available here within our text, and let's see how it can generate a, using our prompt, how it can generate the history of a patient. Okay, so let's see how we can do it. So I'll just start typing here, generate a comprehensive patient history for contact. Maybe I can say patient as well, that's fine, but patient, and then I can say the name here. Next I can say, like, give the gender details of patient. Gender of patient is you can just select the patient field and select the custom gender field here. So we can say like currently known allergies of the patient with the information on severity can be referenced from, and we will just select the related object at the bottom and select allergies here. So it will automatically pull all the details from the related object, even the severity information which is stored. Let me go back to there. For example, this patient, and I mean this is the allergy, food allergy peanuts, and the severity is moderate, so it will pull the severity information as well, and it will put in our response. Okay, so next we can actually pull out the current medications the patient is on. So I can say current ongoing medications details, medication detail of patient can be referred or referenced from, just refer to the current medications here. Then maybe we can look out for the previous prescriptions. With details of doctor, hospital, etc. can be referenced from. Okay, then let's just point to the particular object, which is prescriptions. Next item, we can pull out the historical or the upcoming appointments. So I can say current, or I can say like historical or future appointments of patient with hospital details can be referenced from. Okay, so we can say patient and appointments. Okay, that's great. Let's try to save it. Okay, before I activate this, I'll just maybe for our patient which we are looking, like in the example here, Alex Miller, we will just look into the in the preview window. We can actually see how the response is getting generated. So I can just say preview, and let's see. Okay, so it is basically pulling gender with allergies, medications, previous prescriptions, historical or future appointments. So it has actually divided into sections, but we just want a brief summary. So I can just further write like summarize it into one paragraph. Okay, so just say save and preview and see how it can do the change here. Yeah, so if you see here, like all the details are there, but it's in one para, I mean, and with the details pulled out from all the objects and formed in a paragraph here. Further, what we can do is there would be a doctor who is reading into this patient history field. So we can say like elaborate more, and provide advice to doctor reading this. Okay, let's see how it can change the response now. Okay. So if you see, it is now providing the advice to doctor as well, like considering her peanut allergy and current medication, it is advisable for the doctor to ensure that prescribed medications are free from peanuts or related allergens. So, you can see how beautifully it has generated the response based on all the data available and our prompt instructions. So, this is, let's keep it the template this way, and can just activate it. Okay, so now my template is activated. So now how we can bring this particular template to populate this particular field here. So let's take a look. Let me go to the Lightning App Builder and edit this page. So I have already converted this Lightning page to I have already converted this Lightning page to dynamic form. Okay, so otherwise if you haven't done that, you can do it easily. There will be an option on right hand side once you come to this page and select the whole component here. Then there will be an option to convert it to the dynamic form, which can be done. So let's take a look like how we can refer our template to for the patient history here. So in the right hand side, once we select this field, you can see the prompt template selection option here. It says like Einstein generative AI and the prompt template. So we just activated our template and we can select it here and just save it. Okay, so it is saved now. I can just go back and see. If you see, the icon has already changed here. So let's click on this, and if you can see, the Einstein icon is appearing here in the patient history field. If I just click on that, it is trying to analyze the request based on the template, and it has generated all the history how we saw it at the template level, preview level as well. So we will just use and save it. Okay, so you can see we are able to populate this field using generative AI or Einstein AI. So let's try to do some changes here. So we can see the current medications which are going on for the patient, right, is not mentioned here. Like there are no ongoing current medications recorded because in the related data it doesn't have any current medications entered. So let me just enter one medication. Maybe I can say Thyronorm 25 mcg, dosage 1 tab, daily, morning, before food. Save it. Okay, now let's go back and try to generate it again. Let me just remove it and let's see if it is able to pull the current medication as well. So yeah, you can see like she is currently taking Tylenol 25 mcg once daily in the morning. So it has actually pulled those details, and it is also uh, suggesting the doctor that coordination with the patient endocrinologist regarding the thyroid medication is recommended to maintain optimal thyroid function. So see how beautifully it has pulled the detail and it is giving a suggestion to doctor as well. So let's use it. I'll just save it here. So this is how we can actually use prompt builder. It's a new feature from Salesforce, and using that we can actually leverage Einstein AI and pull out the details or any summarize a field. Maybe it can be ratings, it can be different related uh, data for a particular object, particular field, or I mean we can do a lot once we try exploring it. So I'll just end it here. So as part of like further enhancement, we instead of populating the field manually, we can even create a record triggered workflow which can automatically update this field based on any data updates at the patient level or at the related objects level as well. Okay, so I will just explore that option and I will maybe post a video later, but that's all for now. Thank you everyone for staying until end. Thank you and goodbye.